Well, it's been some time since I actually recorded a segment of this. Um, I did a fair bit of off-screen stuff, and keep in mind that I have not even come close to optimizing my mid-game stuff yet. Um, but I've already gotten to a point where this character can be a pretty damn good uh, farmer for stuff, I believe. Um, so, a couple changes before I actually begin. I got a comment from a Diablo player suggesting that I max Dragon Knight because it is basically the holy version of Super Beast. I kind of agree with that, but I kind of don't, because this is adding all attributes, and that's nice, but I'm not entirely sure that would really be as useful as Super Beast with all the spell damage it gives. So I kind of disagree on that, but on the other hand, I'm not going to argue that logic too much because I see that being a lot better than putting hard points in Retaliate, which I still have some, but that's mainly so I can put more into Dragonheart. Gear changes. This Holy Lance that I found in the towards last segment, I went ahead and made it superior, non-magic. Made Gehenna in it. I've pretty much put a bunch of burr-crafted jewels with life leech and attack rating everywhere. I went with Gehenna because it adds a fair amount of cold damage and poison damage. On top of that, it adds poison spell damage, which I don't think is actually affected by plague. Let's check that out, actually. No, it does not, which I didn't think it did, but I just wanted to make sure. Plus the Frozen Crown on melee attack proc, along with more cold spell damage, plus minus enemy and cold resistance. Also, it gives a fair amount of enhanced damage and 25% increase to maximum life and mana. That is an awesome fucking weapon, and you can put it in anything. Now, as for why I didn't go with that with the melee sorceress, I wanted to, but I could not find a fucking warp blade through that playthrough. So that's my new weapon. And keep in mind, I did not MO this with I did get as much base damage as possible and a successful oil of luck with this, but I didn't MO it beforehand for more damage. Same for Bog Spitter here and Erewhon. Erewhon I've used in the past, so I'm not going to explain why it's great again, but damage reduction, total character defense, high defense, and a large amount of bonus to strength and vitality. Bog Spitter replaced Godhead. This thing gives miasma on melee attack. For those of you who don't know, I'll show that off real fast. Activate all my shit. And yes, I skipped ahead a little bit. I already killed Terror Iswal. Why the fuck won't you activate? Come on. Activate Miasma. It's the thing that the Gloopers and those other enemies add. Or give. There, that little poison bubble there. It adds a fair amount of plague damage, which actually stacks nicely with Gehenna, since that gives plus poison spell damage. But I have that mainly for the slow, because even if stuff's immune to poison, if they're within that radius, they're still going to be slowed by that. Plus it adds a lot of poison damage, and a fair amount of defense, I think. Yeah. So that's why I went with that. And I didn't MO it with maximum defense either before making it. Same thing with that Erewhon. That's just a random amulet. I found a Blood Bond, naturally, so I'm going to be using that Burning Veil proc. Same Empryon Band as before. I replaced Featherclaw with this, because I need resistances really badly. It's just an honorific set of tier 6 gauntlets. I haven't been able to find any sacred gauntlets yet. When I do, I will be using a creepy craft, possibly with a shimmering blessing for minus enemy poison resistance, with Stormblast on melee attack, because that's pretty much the best you can do for mid-game, in my opinion, for gloves. Still got Deadfall, and I still got Zealot Rush. The reason I have Zealot Rush still is because I haven't been able to find a sacred set of Greaves. Once I do, I will be making the Nephilim rune word, because once again, you can't really go wrong with that. Also, I pretty much have all my crafted jewels, Burr crafted jewels with Life Leech, and either bonus attack rating or 1% bonus to all attributes. If it's with all attributes, I tried to make it with 2% Life Leech as well. And yeah, I already have almost 35,000 attack rating with no charms and no hard points invested in dexterity. Also, I'm not at level 120 either, so I don't have this as high as I can go. So this build is going to be incredibly powerful, I think. Although I've heard people say they have trouble once they hit destruction difficulty. I will find out. But I don't think I'll be having too much trouble. Although, I definitely don't want to get hit by those bastards. Okay, where? Okay. And let's look at my damage right now. Now, this could be lying to me a bit, but 16 to 27,000 damage. And we know how Divine Judgment just massacres things already. So let's roll through and kill Diablo again. I will be remaking that Bog Spitter rune word. It used to be called Cauldron in XVI. I think they changed it to avoid confusion with the set shield of the melee sorceress set shield, which is also called which is also called Cauldron, to avoid confusion, and I think that's just a good choice, because that can be confusing for people that don't know any better. So yeah, I may as well pick up that jewel, because I'm going to need more for farming items. Or I should say farming my Nephilim once I get my Sacred Greaves, whenever that is. And see, that's about it, I think. Come on. Come on, Diablo. You're tough, but yeah. Yeah, that miasma slowed him to a halt. I don't know if you noticed that in the, 2 seconds that battle went.
Let Diablo's death end the reign of the three.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I've also picked up, Spiritual Shrine. I don't know what that does. I found a Trinity Shrine, and I found an Intimidating Shrine earlier. There it is. I've tested these to see what they do since they're new. I could be wrong on this, because this hasn't been added in the documents yet, as far as I know. Basically, I think Trendy Shrines add rainbow damage, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. And Intimidating... As for Intimidating Shrines, I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to do. Because I happened to find a random rare Sacred Paladin shield to test stuff on. And I haven't really noticed what that's supposed to be adding. Maybe it's supposed to add some sort of damage reduction, I'm not sure. But if somebody knows what those two shrines do, along with Spiritual Shrines, because those used to give attack or magic find, and now they don't. apparently. So if you know what those 3 shrines do, go ahead and post them in the comments, unless the documents file has that updated, which I don't think it does. So anyway, enough talking. About 10 minutes into the video. Let's continue to just absolutely massacre everything in my path. Also, I got all of those jewels for my rune words from Terror Cuirass 3000, because even before making all these rune words, this build is a pretty competent Terror Cuirass 3000 farmer. And there's an on rune, which I will take. Hi. Okay. And of course I'll be at least attempting to do the Trial of Contrition in this segment. I don't know if I will get there, but I will certainly try my hardest to. Now, I wasn't able to find a Tezatopoli, or however that's pronounced. I didn't actually look or try to figure it out. I would have went with that, but I couldn't find a sacred one of those, so I just went with a Holy Lance. I don't think it's going to really matter that much. I mean, it might, I'm not sure. But whatever, this seems to work just fine, so I'm sticking with it. Now, as soon as I find a Sacred Ancient Armor, I'm going to remake the Erewhon rune word in that. Unless I somehow win the lottery and find a Scales of the Serpent beforehand. I did find one with the Melee Sorceress, so I could always just cheat and transfer that over, but I'm not going to. Because that's really cheap, and I prefer not doing that if possible. Wow, what am I saying with possible? I just prefer not to do it. So but now, like I said, if I happen to somehow find Scales of the Serpent, then I'm gonna be using that, because that thing is an amazing armor for this build. Because even with all of the even with the reductions in minus enemy resistances, it still gives minus 35% enemy poison resistance, which of course stacks well with Plague. I'll keep Gehenna for a while, though, because that's going to be amazing. Yes? Okay. Okay, you guys can kind of just fuck off now. And, yeah, Divine Judgment on small groups or single targets. Come on. No. 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 God damn it. Don't need any of that. I so take back what I said about this thing having decent hit recovery. Oh. Wait, what? Why do I have no cold resistance? Okay, that would explain why I got killed so fast. I did not realize my cold resistance was still that low. I thought it was higher than that. It's exactly what I got my That's exactly what I made those honorific gloves for. Okay, well, it's a good thing that I actually still have all those gems for from previous items. So let's see, onyx. That's good. And of course, I'm gonna need to get some elemental resistance jewels or charms once I get to them. I mean, I don't even know which ones do give resistances offhand, apart from Asmodan and the Infernal Machine, which, Lord no, if you guys have been watching my videos long enough, you know that I don't have the best of luck doing the Infernal Machine. Although this one might be different. I say that every fucking time, and I'm always fucking wrong. So I don't know why I just said that. I know that Uber's gonna fuck me this time, too. But I guess I could try it as soon as I get there. Let's see, 149,000 defense. That's not so bad. That's still bad, yeah. Alright. I like how I'm not using Retaliate at all. God, I remember actually playing around with this build before you guys asked me to do this build for 1.1, and I remember Divine Judgment being a piece of shit and not hitting stuff correctly. Now it's just the point where it could annihilate almost anything. I'm not complaining though, because it's pretty good at least. Okay, Abandoned Shrine. Now, normally I would go for that because I would like some bonus attack rating. But here I have so much flat attack rating along with the bonus attack rating that I already have from jewels that I do not really need Abandoned Crafts. Like you guys can see here, 34,500. I think that's more than I've ever had on a build except for 2017 1.0's Melee Sorceress, when crafts were always guaranteed to give all of their bonuses. So, also, I am not even paying attention to where the waypoint is. I have not even attempted to look for that, which I probably should do. Or otherwise I will get pissed off and not being able to find it. Get out of here. I do like that Miasma still slows stuff even if they're immune to poison. And if you don't believe me, you can go to Kuras 3000 where the armies have full immunities and you can test that. You'll see that it does still slow down poison immunes. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, how about that? Lucky. You don't need that. You do need some Colosseum action, though. And one shot, one kill. Yep, all good. Alright. Yeah, Frozen Crown. It seems to release a ice bolt, and when it hits, it just, well, you've probably... Yeah, it does that, and I don't know how much damage that's doing, but it seems to do a fuckload of damage. Even with no, hard points invested in energy at all. Wait a minute. Did I... Okay. So I want to make sure I S-max that. Obviously, I would have, put more points in stuff at the expense of, Rapture, I guess. But the thing is, like, the mini-games have been removed. So... Like, the Witch Queen and the other one, the Shard Spawn one, those have been removed, so I don't know what to go with. Or, I mean, I don't have as many as I would have had. Also, I don't know if the maximum skill levels have been replaced with anything or not, or if it's just you can't put as many points into things as you could before. And, yeah. Hey, Ancient Giants. Also, did I turn on no pickup? No, I did not. Love how so much later, I still don't know how to turn that on before I record. Something, get all out of my fucking face. There we go. I don't know why I can't fucking remember to do that. And a burr rune. Do not care at all. Okay, you guys can fuck off with your never miss charge crap. I'm glad I can at least tell when I need to recast Vindicate. Hello. Hello. And... I actually didn't mean to pick that up. Actually, no, I'm gonna sell that. Since it's already there. See how much I got out of it. 20,000. Okay, so... Let's see, does it cost 500 million gold to repair these 2 points of durability? Well, it costs more than I would like it to. Apparently, rune words that take great runes or elemental stones cost far less to repair now. Which, I mean, that's a good thing, but... Wait. Oh, okay. Alright, now, I gotta test. What does Dark Summoning do now? Because I know Lord Aldrich Jatan doesn't spawn here, but what does this do? Phantasm. Okay. And, okay, just random monsters, I guess. Not that I expected it to still spawn LAJ, but, you know. I plan to at least try to get the Crystalline Flame Medallion in this playthrough, because assuming I can figure out how to get to Toroja, I will farm the shit out of that place, and hopefully find an Ayu rune. Now, those of you who know anything about melee characters and what Ayu runes generally used for, you should know what I'm going for there. But assuming I can actually do that, it'll be a secret until I get there. But that won't be the first thing I do once I get to Act 1. I'll be doing that probably after I do the Black Road Challenge. And I sure as shit will not attempt going for that upgrade, because that's purely up to luck. Maybe once I get more mid-game or end-game items, I could try that. You need to fuck off. You also need to fuck off. Yep. Another knee rune. I guess I'll go for that. Oh yeah, I guess I do have to, because I'm gonna make Nephilim eventually. Collapsed orb. Don't care. Go. Alright. Die. Yeah, I can already tell that, Plague's damage will not be enough by itself to kill the Faustinville Necrobots. Even though they have I think minus 100% enemy poison, or minus 100% poison resistance anyway. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they are just weak to poison anyway. I still don't want to risk it, though. And, of course, I almost get killed by their massive amounts of crushing blow. Come on, Nithy. Of course, I almost get killed because I can't recover from anything. Hey, fucker. Okay. Job recap, signal learning. Yep. And no. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick up that and that. Because they might give me some good... gold. Yeah. I like that. Okay. I did not find the... Okay, that's right. I didn't even enter the Glacial Trail yet. Come on now. Okay. Okay, that's the wrong way. Come on. Well, I will say that once I get to Faustinville, at least I have the miasma proc, which will help me a little bit. into the Sunless Sea. Actually, let's see how well I do here real fast. Okay. Nah, screw it. I don't care that much. I'll worry about that once I get to destruction difficulty. Knock him down, boy. Knock him down. And waypoint. Yeah. Actually, how much minus enemy poison resistance do I have? Oh, 25. Wait. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I forgot that didn't give poison resistance. For some reason, I thought the Elemental Prism actually gave minus all resistances, not just fire, lightning, cold. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, so... yeah. At least Scales of the Serpent could give minus 35 if I ever find it. Hello. Oh, hi, self-replicating douchebag. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of here. At least I don't need a source of teleport that isn't Jatan's gate. For this, I could just do that. Oh, they can go through the walls. I see. Okay, I did not know that the... I did not know that the... I did not know that those Lantern Archons apparently can go through walls. Okay. Or at least I guess that's what's going on. And Sacred Shrine. That's probably still cold spell damage. Which would be good if I was going for the Holy Caster build. Okay, let's see what I got here. Nothing at all of value. At least not really. Oh, Unseelie Lady. I hate your Burning Veil because it makes me think mine went off. Tainted Shrine. Okay, I thought those were removed too, but I'm probably thinking about some other kind of shrine. Either that or I thought maybe it doesn't give what it used to. I can't remember. This is still players 1, right? I'm pretty sure it would be. Okay. Now let's see. Will this go better than it did with the last Paladin I made? I would hope so. Yes, it is. And let's see what those bastards dropped. Nothing. And you are dead too. Good. And nothing. Okay. So dark summoning and yeah, this still exists. Oh man, don't just stand there and tank. Oh. Hello, retaliate. Yeah, this is the same as it always was. Actually, wait, is my... Okay, my cube is completely empty. Good. Why am I... Oh, yeah, that's right. Vindicate gives regeneration. Okay, who's still alive? Stop doing that. Hey. Hi. Okay. And trial of contrition. Trial of knowledge. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, I may as well finish off Bale. Then move on to destruction difficulty. I know for a fact that that lowers your life leech. Yep. Hello. How much damage reduction do I have? Just the 14 from that? I don't even know what page that's on. 19%. Oh, that's right. Now, if I can farm destruction... Oh, hi, Bane Hunter. Good. Those things are normally very hard to find. And I'm glad I found them. Okay, so let's see. Landmass, Bane Hunter, Glowing Blob, Fairy Witch, Clawstorm. Alright. Very good. I like that a lot. Let's see, how much does that do now? Nice, 12,000. That definitely needs to go up, though. Like, I want that to be upwards of 20,000 if that's even possible. Which it might not be, actually. Alright, so ye old Throne of Destruction. And, okay. Hun's Boojel. Don't care about that one bit, because they actually have a much lower base defense than... They actually have a much lower base defense than normal helmets that you can wear. I would only recommend using them for either Paladin-only rune words or rune words... Or, I mean, for crafts that only Paladin helmets can spawn, such as the Brimstone O skill, for example. I know for a fact that that can only spawn on Paladin helmets. Alright. Come on, Bale. You got nothing on me. How much? Oh, now I have 37,000 attack rating. Is that from the hard point I put into, Is that from the hard point I put into, this earlier? Or is that from all skills? I actually don't know. It must be from plus that extra skill point from the, veteran monster mini games. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, poison life reduction. Yoink. Hello. I don't know why I keep recasting that shit, because it's not like it runs out anytime soon. And once you die, Bale, I will end the segment. There's really not much else to do. Let's see, can I kill you before you finish a single quote? Nope, not with your ability to teleport like that. Also, whoa, 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 move away from that. You move really fucking fast. Oh, I didn't even know that. There we go. And all done. %. That's actually... What? What? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what the hell happened there. Did that count? No. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, that's the end of the segment. Obviously I'll do that again. Yeah, that was the worst possible fucking way I could have ended this segment. But I'll see you next time on Destruction Difficulty. I hope that doesn't happen again, or is a consistent problem. So, yeah. See ya.